What's up guys, welcome back for another DevPro Duel video. The D-D-D's archetype, one of the new archetypes. They recently, or at least Konami recently announced more support for the set in more support for the archetype in one of their new sets. I believe the set is called Dimension of Chaos, with two more support cards for the archetype here. And I also think Core got some more support also for the D-D-D archetype. So let's take a quick look before we watch some duels. First we have Ragnarok, a level 8 pendulum monster. Its most important effect is that when it's in your pendulum zone, once per turn, when you special summon a D-D-D monster, you can special summon another D monster from your graveyard. You'll take 1000 damage, but if you have Leonidas or your new fusion card Oracle, you'll get a life point gain instead of damage. Then more new cards, as in what is it called, the Valkyrie, which is kind of like a Raigeki break. I only play it once in the main deck. I think it's more than enough. You have to discard one of your Covenant or DD cards in order to destroy one of your opponent's cards. So it's pretty much a Raigeki break, and on top of that, during your opponent's turn, all of your Fiend type monsters will gain 1000 attack. It's decent, but it's not something you want to open with. You want to stretch it out with your Kepler. Kepler is one of your MVPs, your searcher of the deck. More new cards is new fusions, and it's definitely something the deck needed, because before we only had the Temujin, which obviously was a good monster, a good effect, but it was kind of lackluster with its low attack of 2k. The new fusion is, one of them is Oracle. He will be pretty much your first turn fusion summon, since again, if you get damage with your fusion spells, your Oracle will turn it into a life point gain. And then another level 8 fusion monsters, one of your level 8 monsters. This one is called your Caesar Ragnarok. It needs 2 D-D-D monsters. And it's a short set. When it attacks one of your opponent's monsters, you can activate its effect, target one other monster outside the one you're battling, and equip it to your Ragnarok fusion, and it will gain its attack. So it's again decent, but most of the time you'll just be fusioning, summoning your Oracle or your Temujin, for example. And last, we also have Alexander, which was already known. And the last one is a rank 8 Exceed. Rarely you're going for him. It needs 2 level 8 DD monsters. It has a few effects that when you detach a card, it can be activated during your opponent's turn as well. You can have it in Heavy Storm effect, so destroy all spell or traps. And traps, I have to say, and its second effect is that when you detach a card, you can target one of your Covenant spell or traps in your grave and set it in your back row. So this is currently my deck, still testing things out. Let's see some duels. Alright, so the first game, my opponent is playing Lightsworns with a new support. I think it's pretty much my deck. I can start normal summon Kepler. Kepler is your Stratos of the deck. You can search out one of your Covenant spells or traps. You have your Searcher and your Fusion spell. Again, most of the time you'll be fusioning, summon your Oracle first. So again, 2/8 fusion monster, and every time I get damage, my Oracle will turn it into life point gain. He has a very good opening hand. He goes for a Michael, which forces out the breakthrough skill I early had to activate on this Lumina. Fiendish Chain is Michael. Again, he has a huge Minerva. I think he drew 2 cards, and he also milled a wolf. He tried to be gimmicky, tried to suicide with Minerva, tried to activate its effect for every Lightsworn monster sent to the grave. He can destroy my cards. He didn't send one, although I think he sent 1000 Blades and 1 Pero. And I get some shenanigans going with Alexander and a second Oracle. I think this was a better move, because we know we can expect a Judgment Dragon if you're playing against Lightsworns. So that's why I went eventually. My last summon was the Kepler, searching out the Raigeki break, what is it called, the Valkyrie. So again, I have to activate it here, because we kinda expected the Judgment Dragon. Discard one of my DD cards or Covenant cards, pop his JD, but he can just soul charge everything back. Last turn you also could have just normal summon this Lila, used Lila to pop my face down, and then went for JD. It doesn't really matter in the long run. He can't do damage due to Excite the Knight, but he can end with a huge field. And the big thing about this is that I think I would have been able to make a comeback, but we know he has the Honest, and all of his monsters are lights, and I have no way to attack, or at least do damage, and not get killed by the Honest. So I lose this one. The second game we've had less broken on his part. He starts off with a useless Garrot. Go for the first turn Temujin, so again every time, or at least once per turn, if I special summon a DD monster, I can special summon one DD monster from my grave. Use Lilith, not the first time but the second time. This way my Howling is already in the grave, so I can get it back with Lilith and have a nice established field. So this is definitely one of the advantages the Archetype has. Armageddon is kinda a boss monster, the level 8 one. It cannot be destroyed by mass destruction cards like Darkol, Raigeki, so that's why it survives. And it's an excellent card against a lot of decks. Special summon Leonidas, so again every time I get the damage, Leonidas will make it 0. Very good of course for the Archetype. Special summon Lilith, and thanks to my Ragnarok, the Exceed, I can special summon a Temujin. Temujin activates also special summon the Alexander, you know, the standard shenanigans. And this is one of the advantages the deck has. I mean, if your opponent is able to pop, or at least destroy your whole field, you can easily get it back with some Ragnarok and Temujin shenanigans. First turn, go for the Fusion Summon, and Fusion Summon of Oracle, and because my Ragnarok was in the Pendulum Zone, and I special summoned the DD monster, which was the Oracle, I can special summon something from my grave, which is the Armageddon. Again, the huge beat stick that cannot be destroyed by mass destruction card effects. He makes a good move. Eventually he's going to attack with Bear, get one of his tankies, but I have a follow-up. I still have my continuous spells. The deck also runs Triple Failure, very crucial against cards like Excite and Knight. So normal summon my Kepler, search out the Raigeki break for the Archetype, go for the Fusion Summon, go for Temujin, activate my Ragnarok, reborn the Oracle from my grave. Now, because Oracle was special summoned, I can activate Temujin. Temujin special summons the Lilith. Lilith activates again, make that recovery play, get back my Kepler that was in the extra deck. Set up my Pendulum Scale. You rarely pendulum summon with the deck, because Kepler does have the downside that Kepler loses scales every standby phase, so the pendulum summon is not consistent in the deck. I was able to stop one of his what's it called, Wolf Barks. Then again, go for the search out Leonidas, go for the second Temujin, very cool here. Special summon Oracle, special summon Lilith, again end with Lilith, make sure that I have a play ready for next turn. Pendulum summon Leonidas, again Kepler I think now has a scale of 8, but this is more than enough, deal a lot of damage, so I win this one. Now the last tool, and definitely the best one, as you will see, he gets a start, and he has a very good opening hand. I mean, he opens with Leopard. He can set up the Tensu, yes, Vanity's Emptiness, the Tanky also, the Raigeki, so it's a very good hand. He can end with Horse Prince, Chicken, Rooster, very good. Then my hand, I have a few options. The more standard play is to go for the Fusion Summon, go for Oracle, but I top deck into 1-for-1, so MST is face down back row. I don't care about the Tanky. Special summon the Kepler. Kepler searched out my spell card, my Rota spell card, normal summon Howling, reborn Lilith. Lilith cannot activate just yet. First go for the Fusion Summon, go for Oracle. This way Ragnarok triggers, special summon the Lilith. Lilith activates again, secure my place for next turn, reviving my Kepler that was in the extra deck, and go for Highlander. So now my opponent, or at least nobody can synchro summon, so no Horse Prince or whatever, but yes, Raigeki. Okay, all good. I'm able to finish chain his spirit, spirit indeed. He does get a bear off, and he has one face down back row, one unknown face down back row. I get damage, so I'm able to drop the Leonidas. He has bottomless, so I lose 1k extra. Normal summon Kepler, very crucial, since now I can search my Covenant Trap, which is a Raigeki break. Fusion summoned for another Temujin. Temujin is special summoned Ragnarok, the Pendulum monster activates again. Special summon the Oracle that was in my grave. Oracle Temujin, I have to say, triggers. Special summon the Lilith again, securing my place for next turn with Lilith. And because we knew he had a tanky set and I knew he probably was going for Wolf Bark, I had to search out my Covenant Trap, which was a Raigeki break, but he top decked into a second Wolf Bark, so the Excited Knight was in was obviously coming. Thanks to Temujin, the fusion, I was able to get back one of my Covenant spells, and again, thanks to the Kepler, I can set up my whole field again, some shenanigans with Temujin, with Ragnarok, again, set up my Pendulum Scale, very cool here. Ragnarok is special summoned, so I can reborn my Leonidas. And yeah, Ragnarok also has a second effect that I can tribute one of my monsters and pop one of my opponent's monsters. Again, very crucial to bypass the Excited Knight. Here, also half the damage because I use Ragnarok's Reborn effect, but here the new rank 8 D-D-D Exceed is kind of glitched. I tried to activate its effect by detaching a card and target one of my Covenant traps or spells in my grave and set it in my back row, but it seems that the effect is still somewhat glitched. And that its first effect, or at least, yeah, every effect I pick is going to destroy yeah, all the spells and traps on the field. So normally I would still have my both my spells, my face-up spells, and the Covenant Trap set. He only has a Spirit. He can go for Falcon, but this Falcon is not going to cut it. It's not going to be enough because again I have that. Normally I have both spells still face-up on the field and the Covenant Trap set. So GG. Well played. The last game was an excellent game and definitely showed off what the deck is capable of. I mean, Reborn, Special Summon. It's definitely a very nice addition, the new cards. Yeah, how does the deck work? Most of the time I'm just going to set up the Lilith. Lilith is your tutor, and Howling is your Debris Dragon. You can go for a Synchro Summon for your Alexander, get some shenanigans going. Fusion Summon for Oracle. Most of the time that's going to be your first fusion card. Other options you have, what is it called? Not the Kepler, but the other one, the most left card in the side deck. It's decent, but I wouldn't recommend it running in the main deck. Cerberus is also decent, but it's not really that great, Cerberus. The only reason why I would play it, maybe one, is for the Pendulum Summon, to again, maybe possible go for a rank 4 Exceed, go for Caesar, the rank 4 Exceed, which is also decent, but for now I don't think it's worth it. You can definitely run one Cerberus, but again the Pendulum Summon is not super consistent in this deck. It's not something like Glyphort that can just use Tool, search out the other half of the Pendulum Scale and derp from there. That's definitely not the case with this deck. Yeah, that's it guys. Thanks for watching and feel free to leave a comment or a like if you enjoyed the video. D-D-D-Duel signing out. Peace.